Cletus McFarland made waves recently by competing in the ARCA race at Talladega, drawing attention from racing fans and even NASCAR itself. With over 4 million followers on social media, Cletus commands a digital presence that few NASCAR drivers can match. That reach alone says a lot. Before we dive in, I'm on a journey to reach 2,000 subscribes by the end of May, so if you'd like to be a part of the NASCAR Updates community, subscribe now. Thank you. Let's get on with the video. To understand how he got here, you have to go back to July 2015. In a parody video, a friend jokingly called Garrett Mitchell by the name Cletus. It was a simple moment, but it sparked a transformation. While Garrett didn't immediately turn the nickname into a brand, it stuck. More people started calling him Cletus than Garrett, and eventually he leaned into it, renaming his channel to what fans already knew him as, Cletus McFarland. That decision marked the beginning of a whole new chapter. Before his own channel took off, Garrett worked behind the scenes for 1320 Video, a well-known YouTube channel owned by Kyle Loftus. Garrett submitted a street racing video to Kyle, who published it. This became Garrett's first taste of success in automotive content. Still in high school, Garrett offered to help with 1320's social media just to be involved. He worked for Kyle for years, sometimes without pay, eager to gain experience. Rather than exploit Garrett's rising popularity, Kyle mentored him. That guidance played a big role in shaping Garrett's career. During this time, Garrett was also attending college and graduated early with a degree in entrepreneurship. Unsure of what direction to take, he enrolled in law school at Stetson University. But while studying law by day, he spent his nights creating content, editing videos, and helping Kyle build the 1320 brand. At the time, their Facebook page had nearly 4 million followers, and Garrett absorbed it all. Eventually, Garrett returned to making videos for his own channel. He filmed in his garage and edited late into the night, slowly growing his following. A key milestone came when one of his early uploads hit 100 views overnight. Then it jumped to 500, then 1,000, and finally 10,000 daily views. One standout video featured a Corvette C7 with whistle tips in the exhaust. The video wasn't remarkable on its own, but the title and thumbnail pulled viewers in, earning 14 million views. That taught Garrett a crucial lesson. A good title and thumbnail are the gateway to the content. When he hit 100,000 subscribers, YouTube sent him the Silver Creator plaque. It was a deeply emotional moment. He'd powered through self-doubt, harsh criticism, and many sleepless nights. That plaque validated the struggle. While YouTube can be fiercely competitive, Garrett doesn't view other creators as rivals. In the automotive world, most fans watch multiple creators, and Cletus embraces that community spirit. He's not in it to win against others, he's in it to make great content. The real surprise came during an ARCA race when Cletus ran an in-car camera. That single move added between 20,000 and 30,000 new subscribers to NASCAR's official YouTube channel within just 24 hours. That kind of spike is almost unheard of, especially for a traditional sport like NASCAR. Social Blade Analytics directly linked the jump to Cletus's broadcast, proving younger audiences want to engage, but with personalities they can relate to. Cletus fits the bill. Even NASCAR broadcaster Mike Joy acknowledged the problem. The same age group watching veteran driver Kenny Schrader is largely the same watching NASCAR today. NASCAR's core demographic is aging, and unless they attract younger fans, viewership could decline. That's why someone like Cletus is a huge asset. He's already doing what NASCAR hopes to achieve, engaging younger audiences through platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. His debut at Daytona, while ending in a DNF, delivered big numbers. Fox Sports' post-race coverage with Cletus pulled over 5.8 million views. For context, most ARCA races barely cross 500,000. Media began calling it the Cletus McFarland effect. His fans weren't passive viewers, they were excited, interactive, and loud. Social media was flooded with his racing highlights, reactions, and even his crash. His path to Daytona had its bumps. During pre-race testing, he made 2 mistakes that led to a season-long probation. First, he used a helmet-mounted camera, something NASCAR prohibits for safety and fairness. Cletus admitted he didn't know the rule and accepted full responsibility. The second issue was failing to follow ARCA officials' safety gear instructions, which led to another penalty. Again, he took the blame and pledged to improve. Despite these missteps, his test performance turned heads. He posted the 15th fastest lap time out of dozens of drivers during a 2-day session at Daytona. That was especially impressive given that he drove a part-time entry, the number 30 Ford Mustang for Rhett Jones Racing, and had minimal seat time. Though not a top-tier ARCA team, Cletus held his own against seasoned drivers. Come race day, things didn't go to plan. Rain canceled qualifying, so starting positions were based on practice times. Cletus lined up in 23rd. His primary goal was simply to finish, a tall order at Daytona, known for its high-speed crashes. On lap 12, Amber Balkin spun coming out of turn 4, triggering a wreck. Cletus hit the inside wall but continued. A few laps later, Balkin spun again, this time directly in front of him. With no time to avoid her, he crashed. His car was too damaged to continue, finishing 30th. Despite not finishing, fans and commentators called it a successful debut. His post-race interview went viral. He called it the best day of his life, saying racing at Daytona felt like ripping like a bald eagle. His energy and humor stood out against the standard polished post-race soundbites, and fans loved it. NASCAR has long struggled to pull in younger viewers. Ratings have dipped, and the sport often feels too corporate. Drivers, too, can seem robotic. Cletus brought a new flavor, raw, honest, and loaded with personality. Thousands of fans who'd never watched a stock car race tuned in just to see him compete. That's something NASCAR hasn't achieved, even with major marketing efforts. A standout moment followed when Dale Earnhardt Jr. invited Cletus onto his podcast, The Dale Jr. Download. Dale Jr. is one of the most trusted voices in racing, and when he pays attention, the industry listens. His media company, Dirty Mo Media, promoted the episode with enthusiasm, telling fans to buckle up. The conversation was expected to explore Cletus's Daytona debut and how influencers like him could shape the sport's future. Influencers stepping into pro sports isn't new. Jake Paul did it in boxing and brought millions of fans. Cletus McFarland could be doing the same for motorsports. If one YouTuber can generate 5.8 million views on a race highlight and pull 40,000 viewers into a live in-car stream, then NASCAR may need to rethink its playbook. The numbers prove fans aren't just watching, they're participating. Cletus also achieved a top 10 finish in the ARCA Menards Series race at Talladega. Starting 24th in the number 30 Ford, he climbed the order quickly before a valve spring issue slowed him down. Even with engine problems, he battled to stay on the lead lap. Late in the race, he narrowly dodged a multi-car pileup, later joking that his cut-off sleeves gave him the edge. He restarted 14th for a one-lap overtime shootout. Another crash erupted before turn 1, but he avoided the chaos and crossed the line 10th. Nearly 70,000 people watched the race live via his in-car camera. He later explained that after losing the draft, the engine turned into a dog, but advice from NASCAR veteran Greg Biffle helped him stay in the fight. His first ARCA outing at Daytona ended in a DNF, but his performance at Talladega showed clear growth. Cletus hinted he might return for the fall race. As always, feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments, and while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.